Good afternoon. Well, I just saw the story that was reported that Nike has decided that it's going to cut ties with Kyrie Irving. And here's my response to that. It's time for Black folks to cut ties with Nike. See, what we're having, or should be becoming very apparent to us, is that there is really an economic lynching that's going on of Black folks, particularly of those who are in places of power and have a platform. Because in Kyrie Irving's uh, case, he posted what many consider a movie that has some anti Semitism in it. And so he apologized for that and I guess paid a fine and so forth. And so I don't know who's pressuring Nike, but we need to pressure Nike. The Players Association also needs to be involved in this instance because we cannot simply allow this to go on. That should I have an opinion and express it, and I work for a living, then you want to strip me of all my economic wealth. That's what's going on. While on the other hand, if you are a billionaire and not an African American, then you happen to own a company, and that company can spew anti Semitism, anti LGBTQ, misogyny, and anything else. And it's allowed to go on and keep its wealth. So I decided to do some checking just to see if some companies would say, oh, we don't agree with that type of message. So I wanted to see if they still had Twitter accounts. And having a Twitter account is complicit with Twitter, right? So I checked. JDL, the Jewish Defense League, has Twitter accounts. Yes, it does. All your major news organizations, they have Twitter accounts. And yet they say they're opposed to anyone who is representing these types of views: racism, anti Semitism, misogyny, anti LGBTQ. Well, all of these things are being orchestrated by Twitter under the direct control of Elon Musk. He says he is the one who's making these decisions. So he alone is responsible for what you see that is being allowed because he got rid of that part of his company that would be monitoring this. He took that over. And so my point is, if you're going to allow Elon Musk and Twitter to keep their relationships and you keep your relationship with them, then you need to restore the relationships with Kyrie as well as Ye, aka Kanye West. Because racism has to be dealt with the same, whether you find it in an individual or individuals, or whether you find it in corporations or businesses. If we are serious about eradicating racism, anti LGBTQ, and on, then you must address it wherever you find it. You can't look the other way because they are a non colored billionaire or business or company or individual. Can't do that and say that you're truly against any form. And so, but there's something else is amiss here. And I think LeBron James sort of alluded to that in his comments the other night, where mainstream media, they're quick to jump on a statement, a behavior, or whatever by people of color. And they will go on and on and on and on and on. While, on the other hand, if the person is of the majority and is engaged in that behavior or accused of, that story is briefly checked off and pushed to the side, never to be heard of again, goes into Never Never Land. So we have a problem, and this is a part of Plan B. It's not a Nike boycott. It's just that we need to take our business elsewhere, the companies that will honor and respect us as equals in the marketplace. And if we have a disagreement, then we have to agree to disagree. And we need to discuss that. But just simply to say, I am in control and I'm going to strip you. Sounds familiar. So, no more Nike because Nike doesn't want to do business with us. That's what they're saying when they strip you because you have a difference of opinion with them.